When someone shows up to a weekend of recovery, the first thing they notice is, I'm not alone, and I was never alone. You recognize your suffering in their suffering, and then many of them are there to tell you, you will get out of there, and we'll be here to see you through it. My name is Maria Estrada, and I am an advisor for the board of MenHealing, particularly about issues of diversity, equity, and inclusion. How do we make MenHealing a more diverse, equitable, and inclusive organization? I grew up in a very small city in Colombia, and I was overprotected by my mom. I was born into war and into a country that was tearing each other apart. But it was also, a fun-loving place where people are warm and people like to be in community and have a good time. So it was certainly, complicated. Even though I was brought up to be sort of like worst case scenario kind of individual, there is also a part of me that's very strong and very resilient. I left Colombia mostly running away from violence when I immigrated to the US and had to navigate the immigration system here. It wasn't easy. I had to learn English and accommodate to a new system that was way more rigorous than the one that I'd experienced. I focus on finding my way through education. Part of the reason why I love the mountains here in Utah is because that has been a place where I have built physical strength. People are surprised when they hear, for example, that I have done things like I climbed the Grand Teton many years ago, and that was an incredible challenge for me. It challenged my strength, but also my courage, but I did it. There was a lot of trauma in my upbringing. I felt like I didn't have a lot of control when I was little, and so living in a strong body is important for me. I have been multiple times in despair, in pretty dark places where it felt like I would never come out. But I know that there is a way out. There is always a way out. It's just a matter of orienting ourselves towards the people who are offering a hand. MenHealing is that kind of place. I've seen it over and over again for people who, through their healing, recover the best parts of themselves. And then they go out into the world ready to do the same for somebody else. My saving grace was coming here and discovering that there is healing. And there are people with the heart space, the head space to dedicate their lives to healing others. And it was that combination of having so much support in my healing and doing a lot of self-work that has made me someone that has a lot to offer. And I feel like through my work in conservation, through my work in the board service that I do for multiple organizations, I am repairing the world in little ways. In the moments when we are in community, sharing our struggles and supporting each other to come out, to find joy and do that with joy, that's the meaning of life for me.